Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Ncaa, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. Today it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Gives it to the back. Runs through the defender. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kirk. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, and the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Keeping it on the ground here. They make the stop just short of the mark. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Running play called on 4th down. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on 4th down. Here's the opening drive. 4th down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up, and they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
The Sooners offense is on the move now. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Ncaa. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Finding space at the 20. And bulldozing his way through. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Powering through. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it second and medium. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Third down coming up after that running play.
Here we go.
Can he get there on the ground? The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. On the run, it's Judkins. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
A gain makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Howard. Quick throw to his receiver. He pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And now the running back's got it again. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. On third and short, they hand the ball off. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
RPO gives the quarterback so many options, and it puts a lot on the defense. If you overcommit one way, the quarterback's going to make you pay for it. Here, the defense sat back, made it easy. Hand the ball off, let that running back get some good yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it. Over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Using his legs, it's Judkins. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
It's an option look. He'll pitch it. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. The distance will be 23 yards, a chip shot. And he knocks that one right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Is back on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Choosing to return the punt. But he's got some space here. He's a dangerous return. They find a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Great cut. They whiff on him. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. And now the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Defense is coming after him. It's a quick grab. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they get him down after the completion. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Or snap to the back. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the second half was a handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air, it's Howard. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? He's brought down out at the 46.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise, and doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
First down here for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to find room. It's Barnes. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Got space, looking to score. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Oh, what a decision by the returner. He takes it back in the end zone and is tackled for a safety.
Well, you just got to have more awareness here as a ball carrier. What in the world are you doing? You're on your side of the 50. You're running backwards like that. Eventually, the defense sees this. They can't believe their eyes. They're rallying to the football, and they come up with a safety.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Arnold. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Catch made on the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle, but first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Sooners looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking for some space. It's Barnes. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. Runner takes off to his right. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And it's good. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the defense look slow that time.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Looking downfield, it's Howard. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, let's see what they can get here. On the ground, it's Barnes. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
A gain makes it second and medium. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And it's a bunch formation. On third down, he drops to throw. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Looking to pass here. Looking to throw it deep. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Offense on the field to take over. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught on the outside, it's Anderson. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Here's the second down play. And here's the handoff. Aiming for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to throw. It's Howard. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 10 here.
Easy. Go.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this.